Welcome to Camtasia Studio 7. If you're new to Camtasia Studio and you want to get started quickly, you're in the right place. We encourage you to watch this 5-minute video to learn the basics of using the editor, including how to navigate the timeline, make some basic edits, and add special effects. The preview window is where you see the video during playback. The playback controls are located under the preview window. In fact, the video you're watching in the preview window is a sample project playing directly from the timeline you see below. After you watch this video, we hope you take some time to practice what you've learned using the content on the timeline. So let's start with the timeline. This is where you assemble and edit your videos. At the top of the timeline, tick marks represent time in terms of minutes and seconds. When building a video, you'll work in a horizontal manner, beginning from the left and moving sequentially through time towards the right. To make precise cuts and selection, use the zoom slider to magnify the view of the timeline. And when adding elements to your video, such as a call-out or audio clips, these are placed on different tracks. Tracks are created automatically, when you need them, when elements are added to the timeline. So depending on your video, you may be working with several tracks at one time. To change the position of an element on the timeline, just drag it. To change the length of an element, drag the edges in either direction. An important part of the timeline is the playhead. The playhead moves the timeline and indicates the current frame displayed in the preview window. To view your video, click play in the preview window. Notice how the video and the timeline's playhead stay in sync. The green section of the playhead is called the in point. Click and drag the in point to make the beginning of a selection. The red section of the playhead is called the out point. Just click and drag the out point to make the end of a selection. To bring the sections of the playhead back together, double-click the gray playhead. To split a video clip, position the playhead at the desired location and click the split button. And if you want to remove a portion of your video, make a selection with the in and out points, then click the cut button.
Let's see what's going on here. Everything is completed now. All right, in this closet, we have two shelves, one on the top and one at the bottom. The homeowner has already started putting his clothes in it, as you see. All right, now, the shower is completed. The basin has been refinished. All right, everything is painted white. Around the entire house, we have new sockets and plates in every room. The kitchen is painted. Everything is double coated because all these walls were either orange or they were blue. Now, we have all the lights up, all the recesses up. See one there. One in the kitchen, one here, and one here. Now, technically we're finished, but when the owner realized how good everything looked, he decided that he wanted to go and tile both bathroom floors and the kitchen. In this bathroom, we're going to take the tile up, take all the old tile up off the floor, and around the tubs around. We're going to put the same tile in it that's in the shower surround. In the kitchen, it's a slate-like tile on the floor. We're going to take that tile up, and we're going to put the same tile on this floor too. This is the laundry room. We're going to take all of that up, put the same tile there. Then in the bathroom where we just did the shower surround, we're going to do the same thing. Take this tile up and put new tile down there also. The homeowner also bought a medicine cabinet. We're going to recess that into the wall right here. And he's bought a towel rack, toilet tissue holder, and things like that. So we're getting started on it now. Talk to you later. The bathroom. Now you got the same towel on the floor as you got on your shower surround. So that's one room. Let's go into the other bathroom. That's Butch right there, in case I didn't introduce you all. All right, in the other bathroom, you have the same thing. Now you got that white 4-inch tile out of here. The shower surround, the tub surrounding here. Everything is done. And now let's go into the kitchen. You probably see some stuff on the floor. We're in the process of just wiping the floor down now and getting everything cleaned up. All right, now in the kitchen, you got your backsplash. The backsplash did stop at the end of this wall at first, but we decided to take it all the way around. And you got the floor. Everything's completed. The homeowner's happy, and that means that we're happy. Bye-bye. We had to take this sheetrock out and replace the green board in it before we put the tile down. So that's done. Now he's going to get the floor out. And in the kitchen, I myself am in the process of getting this tile out off of the floor. Then I'm going to get this backsplash off of here. That's going to be replaced with tile also.
If you make a mistake while editing, click the undo button. Audio files, images, and title slides being used in the project you're currently working on. Then there's the library. It stores video clips, intros, callouts, title slides, and other elements that you want to use from project to project. The library is also pre-populated with professional animations, music, sound effects, and other content you can use in your video for free. To add your own clips or video sequences to the library, make a selection on the timeline, right-click, and choose Add to Library. To include clips and other elements in your video, drag them from the clip bin or library and drop them onto the timeline. The tabs located above the timeline are task pages used for adding and editing special effects. You can add callouts to emphasize a key point. You can insert a transition between clips for a professional look. Apply zoom and pan effects to focus on important details. And draw attention to the cursor by changing the color, size, and more. If you double-click an element on a track, the playhead moves to the beginning of that element, and its task page opens, allowing you to make edits to that element. So we've shown you a few ways you can navigate and edit your video, but how do you get content into your video? Well, to make a new screen recording, click the Record Screen button. If you already have an audio or video recording to use, click the Import Media button. When you've made edits and added effects to your video and you're ready to share it, you need to produce the project to create a shareable video. Click the Produce and Share button, step through the wizard, and Camtasia Studio creates a viewer-friendly, shareable MP4 file ready to upload to screencast.com, your blog, or a website. Well, it's time for you to try Camtasia Studio out for yourself using the content on the timeline. The help file in Camtasia Studio will help you use each of the Camtasia Studio features and applications. The pages used for adding and editing special effects. You can add callouts to emphasize a key point.
There's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment.
You can insert a transition between clips for a professional look.
I'm going to walk you through it. It's going to be sort of dark because there's no lighting in here as of yet, but we're going to put new lighting in. But let me show you what we have. Right here is a blue room. Everything's going to be painted white, one color. Then we have a bathroom.
If you double-click an element on a track, the playhead moves to the beginning of that element, and its task page opens.
Naturally, the bathroom is going to be painted semi-gloss.
So we've shown you.
We're going to replace this light with a recessed can.
How do you get content in?
There are going to be 4 new lights replaced with recessed
to make a new
cans
screen
in
recording,
here.
click the Record Screen button. If you already have an audio or video recording,
this one, the kitchen,
click the Import Media button.
And
When you've made edits and added effects
This
to your
one
video and you're
right
ready to
here.
share it, you need to produce the
Now in
program
this
into a
bathroom,
shareable
this
video.
particular bathroom
Click
right
the
here, what we're
Produce
going
and
to
Share
do
button, step through the
is
wizard,
we're going to take
and
towel
Camtasia
door
Studio
off,
creates a viewer-friendly,
remove all the old
shareable
towel, put a
ready
new
to
towel
upload
on
to
it, then we are going to
screencast.com, your
refinish the
blog,
tub
or
basin
website.
itself.
Well, it's time for you to
All
try
of the
Camtasia
lights,
Studio
all
out for
of the
yourself
sockets
using the
in here,
content on the
sockets and
timeline.
switches we're going to change out. They're
The
all
help
going to
file
be
in
white.
Camtasia Studio will help you use
And
each
by
of the
tomorrow
Camtasia Studio
afternoon, it should
features
be
and
a brand new
applications.
house.
The Learning Center on TechSmith.com has
Oh,
in-depth
also,
video
one more
tutorials
thing.
and other sample
We're also
projects to
going to
download
move
and practice with.
this
So we hope you
speaker
enjoy
system for the
Camtasia
front door,
Studio.
and we're
Happy
going to line it up
screencasting.
over top of this wall switch, over top of the switch, because the home. All right, this is what we got now. The old tile and the original water board has been removed. Now it's time to put the new green board up. Then we'll put the tile up there and paint everything. We're going to leave the diverter, which is right here. We're not going to change it. The owner doesn't want to change. He feels it's all right, so we're going to leave that. So after this, we go on and put the green board up and then put the tile in. We'll be back. The owner doesn't want it there. So let me get started.
Learning Center on TechSmith.com has in-depth video tutorials and other sample projects to download and practice with. So we hope you enjoy Camtasia Studio. And happy screencasting!